Thanksgiving is really all about the classics, and we've got a small twist, though, for your traditional dinner.
It's a Gulf Coast take on stuffing using oysters.
For the recipe, we go to Kat's Kitchen.
That's right, guys. Today we're making a Southern Thanksgiving classic, oyster dressing. Now, if oysters freak you out, don't worry. You can replace them with mushrooms and just a little bit more chicken stock instead of the delicious oyster juice. But I love oysters, and we're going to get started. So I have a bowl with a strainer in it, and we're just going to take a pint of oysters and drain them. Reserve that liquid. It is going to be delicious in the stuffing. Now we're going to rinse these because they have a slimy outside on them. So once you have your oysters rinsed, we're going to want to cut them in half. If you put them whole in the dressing, they're going to release a little bit more liquid into the dressing, and you're going to be stuck with a soggy side, and you don't want that. So I'm just going to plop them out on my board there. So I'm just cutting these in half. Make sure to remove this little part right here. It's what holds the oyster onto the shell, and that's not good eating. So now we're going to hit this with a little bit of salt, again, so we can draw out more of that liquid. Then we're going to let it sit for about 30 minutes. Now we're going to move on to our leeks. I'm using these instead of onions. I like the flavor a little bit better, and they break down and they're softer. So where we're going to start with this one is we're going to cut off this fibrous green part. About there. Then the end. And then we're just going to slice this in half. And then slice it this way. And then we're going to dunk these in some water to get all that sand off. I didn't wash them earlier just because I think this is the easiest way to do it. You just drop them in, agitate them a little bit, and then all that sand that's already in there is going to sink to the bottom. Looks like one leek did it here for me. So I'm going to saute that in about 3 tablespoons of butter. Along with 1 green bell pepper, it's about a cup, and then 1 cup of celery, that's about 2 stalks. And as always, salt and pepper it. I'm going to saute these vegetables for about 10 minutes, and when we come back, we're going to finish up our oyster dressing, and then we're going to put together a quick cranberry sauce. You can find this recipe and more at myfoxlubbock.com under the Good Day Lubbock tab. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks for that, Kat. And we're doing kind of an informal poll to see whether you say stuffing or whether you say dressing. We're at about half and half right now, right?
Go on to Fox. I'll put it right now on our Facebook page. Go to Fox 34's Facebook page. And we want to find out, do you say stuffing or dressing?
If you put it in the turkey, it's stuffing. If you cook it in a pan, it's dressing. That's what I say.
And she's right. I agree, but I mean, I've always just called it stuffing, even if it's not
And my
stuffed.
family does the same thing, and I love to just go against anything they say.
And I probably just have the bad manners because they'd ask me, I'm probably full of mouth, so.
It's stuffing in that case.
Yeah, I think so. I'm normally stuffing.
And it's my favorite thing my Nana makes. I look forward to it every year. Well,